One of the hottest booths there, which won a couple of awards
Yep.
before we get to the other one, was by a company called Duncan. Remember the old Duncan Ceramics?
Yep. I used to go to Duncan Ceramics. I used to go to Duncan Ceramics to buy koi for breeding.
Because tie-dye is in tie-dye and tulip color.
Yep.
Now, I wish I had time to do those make and takes because they had people doing gloves and what else were they doing? Mainly gloves, I think, where they were doing tie-dye for them. But here's the cool part about tie-dye, and we're going to do some tie-dye projects also, is custom dye color kit, 150
Yep.
color recipes.
Now, if you want to have a good time and you're in the San Joaquin Valley, go to Duncan's store. They have a store. They have everything, and you've got so many colors that you can go.
I have to go there. Okay, so dye techniques kit, one-step tie-dye kit.
Yep.
So the name you're looking for is Tulip.
Yep.
And tie-dye is in, and it's lots of fun. So
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to do than what you might think it is. So you're going to see how easy it is. And Notaspringchick turns out another swimsuit like this.
Yeah, we're going to do the tie-dye swimsuit. Now this one I bought, we're going to make a tie-dye swimsuit.
Yeah, but see, by buying it, we discovered something that we didn't know before.
What's that?
About it shrinks.
Oh, that's right.
The size of the swimsuit is different.
That's what they told me.
So you make the material, you tie-dye all the material first, then cut what you want out of the material after it's been tie-dyed.
Well, the other part is while we're talking about tie-dye, one of the companies, Ritz
is back, yeah. No, people, if you saw us make a green screen, you saw us use Ritz. So.
Look. Home decor, quilting, holidays, wood and wicker. And look, they're doing this like psychedelic stuff on here too.
Yeah.
Batik, resist medium temp. Here's a batiking
Yep.
for Ritz. So that's fun stuff. Very cool. And remember we were talking about fashion before? Okay, maybe that was during a different one. But we said yellow's the hot color. Guess what color I got?
Yellow.
Yellow.
They play a bit and then go find their own parts of the room. And Sydney is she's very interested in what's going on. So I know. Oops. Okay, Monty has now came into the room.
So Allison was the one that helped me on this because she told me that this name was a name I needed to know when it came with crafting. Are you ready for this? This guy, Tim Holtz. You're going, who in the world is he? He is. Apparently all the women absolutely adore this guy.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of bells in crafting for one thing.
I mean, there are, but they're
usually running the companies.
They tend to be my age.
Oh, is that
And
what
they
it is?
look like me. Well, because what they are is they're people that have spent their lifetime doing the crafts.
Oh.
And they're showing you how, I mean, you're probably too young to remember this, but in the early days of public broadcasting, they used to have all of these people on that would show you how to use their art method, how to do cutting, they show you how to do figure cutting with scissors, they show you how to do tie-dyeing, how to use your little drills to do things, how to cut things. This was very popular when, way back before you were born.
But the stuff that Tim is doing is not, how should we say, it's not going to be frilly.
Yeah.
It's more on the masculine, earthy side, but it's totally fun, very cool. So one of the things that he created, for some of you that don't know, some of you that do, could be kind of a repeat, is he's famous for creating his grunge board, which is a compressed, flexible sheet of dingy material. But the cool part is that you can, instead of just using chipboard, that you can paint it, you can ink it, sand it, hammer it, or grunge it.
Yep.
It's just a flexible board that you can do anything to.
He changed with the times. It used to be, like
part of masonry or something.
Part masonry, mason board and things like that. But he figured out,
a hip name for it.
Yeah, I
so
see
a lot of the things I'm gonna come over here and flip through the pages, or actually we'll go this way. Okay, some of the really cool stuff that he has, I'm gonna flip through some of these pages so you can see. Now when I tell you it looks a little bit more masculine, look at these little tabs, look at the corners, kind of an, kind of
guy
cheeky
thing.
in a way, but they're more masculine.
Okay,
They've got these cool things like destiny, believe, breathe, listen.
in honesty, most craft teachers in schools are male.
Are they?
They're male. They're not female.
Still?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, you tend to get, you tend to get things, like you're working little plaster cutouts, pour the plaster in a half-gallon half-gallon milk bottle, cut the paper off of it, and then sculpt little figures out of the stuff. Then you can bust up the plaster it didn't use and reuse it again.
So you're seeing some of the things that he has. I mean, these are just fun. Word keys, chains. These are some of just embellishments. But then they've got, look at all these fasteners.
Yeah. And fasteners are very important. Try to find them locally, fasteners. They are real mean to find.
But he had just so many fun things. Look at this paper. Look at that. They look like numbered tickets.
Yeah.
Look at these. This.
Just in their catalog.
But this was really, really cool, and this is one of the hottest.
Yeah.
Yes, Tim Holtz.
Because everything's in one spot too, instead of going here and there and everywhere. It's just like old Tandy leather. When you could go to a Tandy leather catalog and find everything that you needed for leather working in the catalog.
In one place.
That's right.
Now Tandy leather is coming back. You're gonna have to take a look at them. I don't actually have anything here to show you, but I did get an interview with Tandy, so check it out on our site, montybubbles.net. That's Monty with an E.
To be honest, I once had like $1,000 worth of leather tools before my house was wiped out.
No.
I started getting them when I was in Cub Scouts.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Anybody that remembers old Tandy leather was actually the owners of Radio Shack.
Okay, here's another one right here. Now this is the other hot thing. This is from Heidi. Are you looking at her name? Yes. It's like Heidi Bragg. Heidi. No, I'm looking at it. It's Heidi Swap. Okay. So anyway, actually, let me find out. HeidiSwap.com. It's HEIDISWAPP.com. Part of it is I'm trying to read her signature, and people's signatures are not always easy to read. But hers, she has some of the hottest stuff that's out there. Some of the scrapbooking pages. Oh, actually, we've seen these purse clips.
Yeah, which actually,
I've seen them at other things.
Yeah, I've seen them on television for sale too.
So, stickers. They have all sorts of things. Look at these embellishments. Mm-hmm. These are. Did you see these? These are lots of fun. Right here. So you can also make your own clock.
But yeah,
I didn't even think about
clocks
that.
are fun to make.
Yeah.
You can get all sorts of different faces for them, the different numbers, different clock. You can have a battery powered, solar powered, plug-in powered. My father's a Cub Scout leader. I do have a degree.
Lots of fun.
So.
Now this company right here, Tattered Angels. Every time I went by their booth, they were so busy. And I asked Allison. I said, Allison, why do you think they're so busy? She says, well, it's the new stuff and everybody likes something that's new. And when I spoke with somebody else, I'm going to grab her card, she does celebrity books. She mentioned that in the traditional scrapbooking for people that, what do you call their groups? Crop groups. People that are really into scrapbooking, they always want the latest, the hottest, the greatest thing. And 6 months is considered old when it comes to scrapbooking.
Yep.
So they always want the hottest thing. But Tattered Angels, I thought, I was really most interested because they had the longest line, so I figured everybody was really kind of interested in them. But it was really kind of cool. With Tattered Angels, you can kind of get an idea of what the look is right here. This kind of shows you the